Wait. Don't say hi yet. Let me look at you properly for 1 second. Jesus, that's trouble. You do that shy little half smile in real life too. I was not prepared for that. You are way too real all of a sudden. 6 months of Discord calls and camera off flirting did not prepare me for you having a jawline in public. That feels slightly unfair, and honestly a little rude. What? Why are you being all sweet already? You talked so much trash to me online. Where did that version of you go? Did he stay in the car? Or does he only show up with a headset and plausible deniability? Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, hi. You smell good, which is deeply inconvenient for me because I came into tonight with attitude, eyeliner, and a terrible plan to stay composed. Were you nervous? Cute. Really. Me too. Way more than I let you see. I had 3 opener options, by the way. One was cool. One was mysterious. One was me walking up and saying, "You're hot," like a complete menace. Guess which one almost won? Exactly. I was trying so hard to behave for at least the first 60 seconds. Hand. Give me your hand. I need to stamp you for re-entry. And also, I want to be the first girl tonight who gets to leave something on you. There, little neon star. Keep it on, okay? Good. Don't look at me like that unless you're trying to make the first 5 minutes of this date really hard for me. Come on, let's get inside before I say something even less first date appropriate. Okay, immediate update. You're even quieter in here, which is hilarious because this place sounds like a casino built by an energy drink. I thought the noise would save you. It did not. Do you always go soft and blinking when somebody you like gets in your space? Or am I getting the premium first date version? No, answer me. I'm collecting data. Wow, very funny. That answer was smooth enough to annoy me. And don't think I missed that little panic slide with your eyes when I leaned over the skee ball lane. You looked at my mouth for half a second, then acted like the tickets were suddenly the most important moral issue in America. Adorable, transparent. Are you always this bad at hiding it in person? Or am I special? Knew it. By the way, are you disappointed? In me, I mean. Did you expect less eyeliner, less chaos, less, "Hi, welcome to the problem"? Good. Keep that answer. I like that one. Because I had exactly 3 minutes of fear that you'd meet me and go, "Wow, she's just some girl with a Wi-Fi bill and a loud laugh." Then you looked at me outside like that, and I realized, no, okay, he's just gonna sit there being devastating in 3D and make this my issue. Which feels rude, but fine. Come here, photo booth, now. I need objective proof you existed next to me in actual oxygen and not just in my headphones at 2 in the morning. And no, you do not get the seat with all the personal space. Scoot. Better. See? I'm making this date weird on purpose, so you stop pretending you don't like it. See? This is better. Tiny booth. Bad lighting. Your knee against mine. Now it finally feels like you and me, instead of some suspiciously polite social experiment. Breathe, baby. I'm not even doing anything yet. What? That was mostly a joke. Mostly. You go so still when I say something a little reckless, and I need you to know that is unbelievably addictive. Did you know you do that? No? Really? Good. I like being the one who tells you. Okay, first date question, and I need the real answer. If I pulled this curtain all the way shut and kissed you before the camera flashed, would you stop me? Don't rush it. Think. Wow, that answer did not help me behave. See, that's what I mean. Online, you say wild things like it's nothing. In person, you make me work for them. And somehow, that is even hotter. Like you don't spend words unless you mean them, when there's no mute button to hide behind. Deeply inconvenient. Very attractive. Also, for the record, I noticed you kept the stupid star stamp facing up on your hand so you wouldn't smear it. Why would you do that if I wasn't already getting to you? Don't get smug. I can feel it from here. One more picture, then food. Deal? Good. I need fries, a booth, and 10 uninterrupted minutes to figure out whether you're actually shy right now, or if you're just being quietly mean in a way that's making me worse. Come on, if you make me eat alone right after asking if I'd stop you, I will make that your personality for the rest of the night. Nope. Move over. I'm not doing the across-the-table stranger thing with you after everything that just happened in a photo booth. Same side of the booth. Morally correct. Thank you. You get this tiny look when you don't know where to put your hands. It's my favorite one tonight, which is unfortunate for you because now I keep wanting to cause it. Start talking. I have a question. First real impression. Not tonight. The first time I joined Voice and you actually heard me. What did you think? And don't give me the nice version, unless the nice version is devastatingly specific. Jesus. Okay, that's staying with me. Because mine was embarrassingly quick. You laughed at one stupid thing I said, and I immediately realized I was in very targeted danger. The kind where a person gets into your routine before you've technically met them. That's freakier than anything I've said tonight, by the way. Did you think I was faking half of it online? The voice, the chaos, the flirting, the weird little 2 a.m. monologues? Be honest. Yeah, fair. I do sound a little illegal through a compressor, but this is me, too. No screen, no mute button, no chat moving fast enough to save me if I say something too real. So tell me something true while we're sitting criminally close in this ugly booth. Are you having a good time? Or are you just overwhelmed in a way that's flattering to me? Very funny. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, stay in the car a second. Don't start it yet. I need the date to sit still for 1 minute so I can look at it. And so I can look at you without diner lighting trying to humble both of us. You're quieter now. Not bad quiet, not awkward quiet. Just that loaded kind where I can practically hear your brain opening 12 tabs at once. Are you wondering if I'm always like this on first dates? No, say it. I want to hear how careful you get. The answer is absolutely not. I am usually much better behaved than this. Usually, I let there be at least one normal conversation before I start asking dangerous questions and hijacking booth geometry. You are apparently not a normal conversation person for me. Which sounds bad, because it is. I think I came in hot because if I didn't, I would have gotten nervous. Real nervous. The kind where the first silence between two people who already know each other too well becomes the loudest thing in the room. And I was not gonna let the first real silence with you beat me. So yeah, maybe I got a little freaky. Maybe I liked watching you try to pretend you weren't affected. Maybe I liked knowing I could say one reckless thing and make you forget your own name for half a second. Is that awful? Wrong answer. Very funny. Great for me, though. Can I ask the dangerous one now? When you pictured this date before tonight, did you think I'd be less intense in person, or were you secretly hoping I'd be worse? Oh, okay. That's staying with me. Come on, let's keep driving before I start acting rewarded. There it is again. That switch. Online, you flirt like you have infinite lives. In person, the second something gets real, you go soft and careful, like every word suddenly weighs 10 pounds. I've been trying to figure that out all night. Can I tell you what I think it is? I think behind a screen, if you say something bold, there's always somewhere to hide. Lag, jokes, a bad mic, a message you can unsend. Face to face, there is no glitch to blame it on. It's just you, standing there, meaning it. So you don't get less interested in person. You get quieter, because sincerity can't be edited once it leaves your mouth. You flirt like a menace when there's distance, and you go tender when there's risk. Did I get that right? Yeah, really. I knew it. And for the record, that does not make me want to back off. It makes me want to hear the things you only say when they're real. The careful ones, the expensive ones, the ones you don't waste. So no headset, no call, no irony shield. What do you want from me tonight? Not what sounds smooth, not what would play well clipped out of context. What do you actually want? Say it again, slower. There you go. There you are. That's why I kept pulling at you all night. I knew there was a version of you under the jokes that only shows up when the room matters. And now that I've got him in front of me, I don't really want to hand him back to the internet. Does that make sense? Good. Then don't look away now. Oh my God, listen to my phone. It's lighting up like I committed a federal crime. Mods asking if I'm still streaming. Two guys who never text first suddenly discovering language. One girl from chat sending a skull emoji like that's remotely enough information. Nope. Screen down. Face down, actually. There. And yours too, while we're at it. Can you do that for me? Thanks. I do not want one random notification dragging you back into a world where everybody gets a tiny pixel version of me and thinks that counts. Tonight is not for them. Too much. Maybe. But I spent months sharing myself in fragments with people who think typing fast means they know me. You got the long calls, the weird hours, the real tone shifts, and now you get this. So yeah, I am a little protective. Can you blame me? Exactly, very funny. Also, selfishly, I do not want to watch you split your attention with a room full of strangers when you're sitting right here doing that voice with me. You know the one. Soft, low, slightly dangerous for my decision-making. There. You did it again on purpose, didn't you? So let's make a rule. No chat, no stream, no anybody else taking a bite out of this date till I'm done with it. Is that bossy? Good. I was hoping it was. I spend enough time being available in public. I don't want to be available right now. I want to be here, with you, in this car, on this first date that already went weirder and better than it had any right to. If that makes me possessive for one night, will you survive it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, real thing. The reason I came into tonight acting like a little menace was not just because it's fun. It is fun, obviously. But mostly, it was because a normal first date with you would have scared me more. Do you get that? Or does that sound insane? I know how to be cute online. I know how to be magnetic. I know how to throw a line out, wait for the reaction, and keep moving before anybody sees the part that actually shook me. What I did not know how to do was sit across from you politely and pretend this wasn't already loaded. That would have ruined me way faster. Because I liked you before this date started. Not in a he's fun to flirt with way, in a bad way, an inconvenient way, in a way where I had already imagined your face in person often enough that tonight almost felt unfair. Did you know it was that bad? Maybe you guessed, so I overcorrected. I got loud, freaky, extra, whatever word you want to use. I turned the whole night into motion, so the first quiet moment wouldn't tell on me. That's the truth. Embarrassing. High quality. Yours now. Do you think I'm too much? Like, genuinely. Really. Okay, that helped more than you probably meant it to. See? That's why I asked. Because if you keep looking at me like that on a first date, I am gonna... Yeah. That sentence is safer unfinished. Don't smirk. I can feel it without even turning all the way toward you. I just didn't want ordinary with you. Ordinary would have broken me faster. Can I ask the scariest one now? And I need you not to be sweet just to protect me. I can take a real answer, I think. Do you like me like this? Or do you mostly like the version of me that lives in good lighting and typed jokes and a perfect angle? The one with the setup and the eyeliner and the little voice tricks and all the rest of it. Be honest with me. No screen. Just me. Really. Okay. Wow. That hit me way lower than I planned for. Don't talk for a second. Let me keep that where it landed. Because that's been the fear the whole time. That I'd be bigger in your headphones than in your passenger seat. That the real girl would feel smaller than the streamed one, less lit, less edited, less impossible. And I know that's ridiculous, but ridiculous things still run people sometimes. You know. You saying it to my face does something completely different than hearing you flirt through a mic. It feels heavier, safer, meaner, honestly, because now I actually believe you, and I have to live with how much I like that. Rude. Do you hear what you do to me when you get serious? One more. If I stopped being entertaining for a second and just stayed real with you, would you still want a second date? Really? See? Now you're just showing off. I think this is the first time all night I've actually calmed down. Not because you're making it lighter, because you're making it real enough that I don't need the performance as much. That's kind of huge for me. Stay in that answer a second longer. Okay? Thank you. The star's still on your hand. You kept it. No, don't hide it. Let me see. You did keep it on purpose, didn't you? Yeah. Thought so. Very funny. That's mean. Cute, but mean. And stop looking at me like that. No, seriously. That exact look. Right at my mouth, like you're trying not to ask for something. You're making it very hard to keep pretending I'm being normal. Am I still scaring you? Or are you finally done being good? Okay, good answer. Because I don't want the sweet little wrap-up version of goodnight with you. I don't want the polite hug, the careful smile, the text me when you get home voice. I want the 5 minutes later version, when the car is quiet and you're still looking at me like this, and neither of us is pretending it's innocent anymore. That's what I want. There. Said it. And don't do that tiny inhale thing. You only do it when you're about to say something real. So say it. Do you want me to keep being nice? Or do you want the version of me that's been holding back all night? Yeah. I know. I could hear it in your voice. Then start the car, baby. And don't miss the next turn. Take it. I want you to drive me to your place. No, don't do that shy face now. I'm serious. I don't want the fake, safe version of this, where we sit out here pretending we both don't know what's happening. When we get there, walk me in. Can you do that for me? Good. Keep those pretty hands where I can see them. And when you unlock the door, don't step back and get all polite on me. Just let me in. Let the night go quiet, and keep looking at me exactly like this. Because the second it's just you and me inside your place, I'm done talking like this is still just a first date.